Alright, hey guys, I have a knife review for you today, and we're going to be taking a look at the Spyderco Ambitious. And this right here was a gift from a very good friend, BimmerDude11. He does not make videos, but by all means, please check out his channel. Link will be down below. And also, BimmerDude, whatever you are, I hope everything is cool. I haven't heard from you in a while. So take care, man. And alright, so let's take a look at the Ambitious, shall we? Let's just simply start off with some, specs, measurements. I don't really like measurements, but whatever. Some people care, and it's important to them, so I respect that. So now we have a 2.5-inch blade, about, approximately anyway, in my, little ruler. That's what it says. We got an almost 6-inch overall length. And we have looking at about almost 3.5-inch for the handle. Alright, so now let's show you guys some familiar faces so you can, just compare and see the size of this knife. We have the Spyderco Chicago, and I did mention my unboxing of the Ambitious that this is the same size. No, I was pretty stupid to say that. It's not. The handle, yeah, I give it that. The handle is pretty much the same length, but the blades, if I put them, together, you can see the Ambitious is much wider, fatter, and just a little bit even longer. So it's definitely different. And then we have the Spyderco Ladybug, which everyone should know and be familiar with by now. So as you can see, that's how it compares to it. Alright, now let's take a look at the awesome features of this knife. Some of the kick-ass features. We got G10 handle scales, and they're not super fantastic, uber awesome. They're not good. They're not that great. Well, I won't say they're not good, because they are pretty good. They're just not fantastic. They're not too grippy. They don't really have too much texture. But they are comfortable, and definitely the biggest plus is they don't rip up your pockets, so that's definitely a plus. Let's see, we have a 4-way repositionable pocket clip like on the Delicas, and you can change it around. The pocket clip is pretty freaking stiff though, and the screws are pretty like retarded, I'm gonna say, because I don't know, they're just difficult to pain in the ass actually to get them out. So I don't know, Spyderco designed it for us to not to take them out or something, I don't know. But anyways, and also something I failed to mention is this knife is from the value line, so everyone should know the Tenacious. And there's 4 knives: the Ambitious, the newcomer Ambitious, then we have the Persistence, the Tenacious, and the Resilience. So the Ambitious is the smallest and the Resilience is the biggest. So every knife is for everyone, so everyone can take their pick. Alright, now back to the Ambitious. We got I think these are hex screws that, easy to take apart if you have the right stuff. But be careful, like I said, these screws are a pain in the butt. You can adjust the pivot, a pretty shiny blade too. Now we got a pretty generous little lanyard hole actually. You can fit 550 through there, I guess. Just take the inner strand and just pull it through and you should be good. This is a liner lock. It's very early lockup, not bad. Nice positive click and no blade play, up and down, side to side, very solid. And now for some of the blade specs that you guys are probably wondering about. The steel. We got Spyderco HCR 13 MOV steel. Steel is relatively similar to AUS 8, which is a pretty good steel. This is a good steel also, but you will have to oil it up every once in a while. But speaking truthfully, I don't oil this knife too much, and I've been kind of neglecting it on the oiling part. I do carry this knife a whole of a lot. Definitely, this knife has taken over my pockets as well as some other knives, but definitely awesome. No rust spots though. I don't oil it up too often, and no rust spots, so it's definitely not too bad of a steel. Definitely easy to resharpen. We got a decently sized thumb hole. It's not too big like on some other knives, on some other Spydercos, but it's easy to get to, and it does the job. Can you flick it open? Yeah, you can, but you have to get used to it. So let's see, what else should I go over? We have a full flat grind blade. I failed to mention that. And this knife is very sharp out of the box. Let me actually get some paper and do a short demo of that. So it's still pretty sharp. So pretty sharp. Nicely sharpened by Spyderco. This is still the factory edge. It's very comfortable and ergonomic in the hand. Actually, I have like I don't have ginormous hands like Godzilla or anything like that, like King Kong hands. But I have medium-sized hands, and this knife fits pretty perfectly in my hand. It's like it was designed for my fingers and my hand, so I like that. The jimping on the spine is pretty effective, actually. I love it. This knife overall costs 30 bucks. Guys, definitely an awesome knife. Pick yourselves one up. If not this one, then take a look at the other ones in the value line by Spyderco. Good knife for the money. The only problem is it's not too centered, but hey, you can't get everything for 30 bucks. It's a made in China knife, but definitely awesome. Guys, pick yourselves one up. So I hope you enjoyed. Stay safe, stay sharp, and have a good one. A person out.